You're basically, I mean, especially when you're traveling on a nightliner, you're living on a submarine. So you have this feeling of like you're out at sea and every day you dock and like go in and do your job and then get back on the boat and go back out to sea. You know, you're traveling with your band and your crew and you're all a team. You have those same feelings like almost like a platoon would at war. You have your self-imposed pressures of like, I want to be good. I hope my voice is in good shape tonight. I hope like I don't screw up this one chord in this one song that I keep screwing up. Doing it for multiple years, there's the pressure of wanting to feel like that you're still growing and that you're still like doing something new and that it's not just like recycling something, you know, and doing the same thing over and over again, that there's still new meaning to be found. So I guess if anything, the pressures are existential. The feeling of movement that, you know, I mean, and it's not an illusion, but that you are literally making miles, you know, and that you're progressing and that you're going somewhere. That's a feeling like we're going somewhere. Tomorrow we're going somewhere. I got somewhere to go. You know, that's a reason to live. I got somewhere to go. You know, one of the things that I'm most grateful about with the experience of having toured to so many places, so many different countries, is realizing like the common bonds that exist between people and what a unifier that music is, and how you can go someplace where you don't share a language and you have no other way of communicating besides music, right? And you're walking down the street, and if I see a kid in a punk rock t-shirt, then I know that I have something in common with that person, you know, and that they almost have my back. We're on the same team. That's always been one of the things punk rock taught me, you know, was not to put a barrier between you and the people at the shows, you know, not to have it be like I'm on the stage and you're in the audience. For me, the stage is really just there because of the logistics of you want the people in the back to see you, you know? When it comes down to it, the perception the audience may have of the power dynamic of what the band is not what it's like amongst band and crew. You know, band and crew are equal when it comes down to it on the bus and backstage and when we're all hanging out. That's your family, and you kind of fight in the same ways. You get annoyed with each other in the same ways. You know, damn it, so-and-so left their smelly shoes in the back lounge again. Stupid stuff like that where, you know, you may be a little annoyed or upset, but at the same time, you still really deeply love each other and care for each other and have each other's back. Me and James met on the first day of high school, and this like last year we celebrated 20 years of friendship. It's amazing like seeing how like a relationship will change, because I can look at our friendship and I can look at the history of the band, you know, and know that like, oh, you know, those years we were kind of like not that close, you know, or we were kind of pissy with each other, or like the years following that we got really close, you know, and like just the way any relationship would work, you know, you have your different years and different phases of it. You know, especially me and James, we've had friends die, you know, we've been sued, we've been arrested, we've been in van accidents, bus accidents, we've had things stolen from us, we've been in street fights, you know, we've had the best of times and we've had the worst of times together. Any single rock and roll cliche you can think of, me and James have experienced together. And Adam and Inge too, you know, because they're both professionals who come from long histories of touring as well. And I think that with like, you know, our current dynamic, the four of us, is what really makes it work. All of us have that history of having worked with who we've worked with, done the tours we've done. It's all on equal ground, even though like it wasn't the four of us originally started out. There's nothing really that hasn't happened to us. I read a quote, and I forget who said it. It essentially said, travel while you're young and able and worry about money later. Because those experiences, that's all you really need. And like, you can do anything with those experiences. And I think about oftentimes when I was younger, maybe being intimidated in social situations or intimidated by people I'd meet, and knowing now like, there's nothing that really intimidates me. There's no one that I meet that shakes me, you know, because I know where I've been and I know the things I've seen, and I have that. No one can take that away from me.